Today's episode of Aquatic Wetline is brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. Find your Oasis today. Find your next fish at oasisaquaticsnj.com. Check out Oasis Aquatics on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome to Friday Live with Aqua Alex CARDINALE. Friday Live with Aqua Alex is a fish-keeping live stream that offers something for every fish keeper. At least 3 different species of fish will be discussed. There will be a special fish-keeping guest, and so much more. Friday Live is proudly brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. Find your Oasis today by going to oasisaquaticsnewjersey.com.
Every Friday night.
What better way to rock than this?
Hey, can you turn that down? Never!
Don't see that every day.
Welcome to the last Friday Live with Aqua Alex of July 2024. What an awesome action-packed episode to kick off your weekend. Who is our special guest fish keeper going to be? It could be you. Yes, you heard me right. Any fish keeper who wants to come up and chat fish can. Simply click the StreamYard link in the YouTube chat. A new segment debuts tonight. Learn about Mark's Ark, our featured fish store. Learn about the Firemouth Cichlid, the Vulture Catfish, the Niger Triggerfish, and the Tiger Moray Eel. Plus, see Aqua Alex's gorgeous black bar silver dollars. All that and more, including Aqua Alexa discussing cloudy water and Fishy Flashback Friday. Have fish keeping questions? Post them in the comments and Aqua Alex will answer. Now on to the show. Here is Aqua Alex live from Green Acres, Florida.
Happy Friday, fish keepers! Welcome to Friday Live with Aqua Alex. I'm your host, Aqua Alex CARDINALE. Tonight we have a loaded show coming your way to start your weekend. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with our first segment. And this week we've got a very special fish keeper asking you questions. It's my good friend from Australia. Australian fish keeper Josh Watts is the one asking the questions tonight, and we, the fish keepers, are providing the answers. So here are the questions that Josh is asking tonight. Question 1. If you had to choose freshwater or saltwater, which one would you choose and why? Question 2, Part A. If you chose freshwater, how would you scape your tank? Would you try and do a natural type or use your imagination? And Part B, if you decided to go marine, how would you scape your tank? Natural or use your imagination. And question 3, worst brand of equipment you have had and why. So go ahead and post your answers in the comments down below. We actually had quite a bit of a response for this week's questions. There were at least 3 or 4 answers, so I'm very happy with that. But I'm going to start the show and I'm going to answer these questions. If I had to choose between freshwater or saltwater, I personally would choose freshwater because freshwater is very easy to take care of, and there's a lot of cool fish in freshwater that have a lot of personality. But I do like saltwater as well. I would have a tank of freshwater and a tank of saltwater. If I chose freshwater, how would I scape my tank? I would scape it with natural driftwood for my South American tank. And then for my African cichlid tank, I would use C African sand and African rock. The worst brand of equipment I have ever had and why? I would say the worst brand of equipment would be the Aquarium Quiet Flow filters. Don't get me wrong, they are a good filter, but they aren't made for large aquariums. For large aquariums, you definitely need a better filter. So those are my answers. Let's take a look at my friend Jeremy Laty's answer to these amazing questions. And he says he would do freshwater. Many different options, and I have more experience keeping freshwater. He says he tends to set up tanks via imagination based on a particular biotope. And for part 2, he says, when I set up a saltwater tank, there will be 4 total. A fish only with live rock, a nano reef, a species-specific Blue Devil Danful tank, and a hospital quarantine tank. That is very, very cool. And finally, his third answer is, over the years, I've had many different products sold by a multitude of brands. Each specific brand has its pros and cons. Since I don't like to bash any brand because there's always room to improve, I'll say my favorite product are the Aqua Clear HOB filters. Extremely reliable. I've got several that have been in the constant operation since the 1980s. I agree, the Aqua Clear filters are amazing. To check out all the other responses, go to my Facebook page, Alex Cardinale, and you'll see a couple of other answers. There's also some amazing answers over on my Instagram page. Instagram, The Real Alex Cardinale, and you can see the other answers to those amazing questions. So if you, the fish keepers, have questions you want to ask my viewers, just message me them, and I'll make sure that we'll have you ask those questions, and fish keepers can send your answers. So if there's anyone that wants to be a guest tonight and they want to come up here and chat tropical fish, all you have to do is click this link right here, and you can come up here and chat tropical fish with all of us. And I'll be throwing that link up a couple of times throughout the show tonight. And Josh from Australia is watching us live. And Josh says, good answers, especially to that last question. Those were some great questions, Josh. Thank you so much for coming up with them. All right, right now it's time to learn about our first species of fish. It is time for the Oasis Aquatics featured fish. And this week we are featuring the tiger moray eel.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we had to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
This week's featured fish from Oasis Aquatics is a really unique and really cool oddball fish. Now, when you think of moray eels, you think of those giant monsters from saltwater, like the green moray eel and the tessellata moray eel. But did you know there actually is a species of moray eel that lives in pure freshwater? And that is the tiger moray eel. It is a true freshwater moray eel, and it is this week's Oasis Aquatics featured fish. You can find the tiger moray eel and other awesome fish in stock at our stock list at www.oasisaquaticsnj.com. So let's learn about the tiger moray eel right now. One of my favorite eels. I have yet to have the opportunity to keep this eel, but I definitely will in the future. So the tiger moray eel is one of the only species of moray eels to live in true freshwater environments. The tiger moray is a rarity in the aquarium hobby due to the remote areas it inhabits in West Papua, Indonesia. It is a hardy and adaptable fish. It can tolerate freshwater to almost full strength marine conditions if acclimated carefully. However, you do not need to acclimate it to saltwater. It can live in pure freshwater. In the wild, they feed primarily on crustaceans and small fish. And like most morays, tongue feeding is often the best way to get them used to frozen foods. They are a remarkable escape artist, and any tank housing these fish should be completely escape-proof. Like other moray eels, they're very hardy and easy to keep. They are a predator in the home aquarium, and they are a predator by nature. So don't keep these with small fish like guppies or live bearers, because they will be lunch. They feed on small fish and crustaceans in the wild. They will accept frozen foods, but can be finicky at first. So offer them guppies, convict fry, earthworms, etc. But they're really beautiful fish. I'm sure they'll adjust to market shrimp and tilapia pieces. They can get up to 2 feet in length, so they can top 24 inches. The recommended tank size is 90 gallons and above. And they are generally not aggressive towards tank mates too big to be considered a meal. They should not be kept with overly aggressive fish, which may nip at them or they may outcompete them for food. Otherwise, this is a beautiful moray eel. As with all moray eels, make sure you have some hiding spots in the form of rockwork, caves, or driftwood. And that is this week's Oasis Aquatics featured fish, the true tiger moray eel. Check out the full Oasis Aquatics stock list at oasisaquaticsnj.com and tell them Aqua Alex sent you. Don't forget to enter the Oasis Aquatics giveaway. Those moray eels are absolutely beautiful. But Josh is right. They have a strong bite. They have some sharp teeth. You definitely don't want to lose a finger to the moray eel, so use caution around the tiger moray eel. All right now we're going to welcome my favorite fish-keeping diva. We're going to welcome Aqua Alex to the show, who is going to talk about what can cause cloudy water in your aquarium and how you can solve it.
Good evening, fish keepers. Aqua Alexa here, and tonight I'm going to be discussing what can cause cloudy water and happen to solve it. Have you been battling cloudy water? This may help you. So here we go. When trying to enjoy your aquarium, there can be nothing more distracting than a cloudy tank. But why did this happen and what caused it to occur? Unfortunately, it might not be a straightforward answer and could be driven by several things. Most of these contributors are easy to rectify, but a few may take a little more persistence to resolve. We first need to determine if the water has a white, gray, brown, or green appearance in order to apply the appropriate solution to rectify the discoloration. The three most common reasons for cloudy fish tank water are messy substrate, poor water quality, and bacterial blossoms. Substrates for marine aquariums can be extremely dusty and if not thoroughly rinsed, can cause cloudy water. A best practice is to rinse the substrate in smaller quantities to remove any contaminants. Additionally, tap water can contain items like heavy metals, nitrates, phosphates, and silicates. Ensure that you are utilizing a tap water conditioner, as many conditioners will neutralize elements like chlorine, chloramine, ammonia, heavy metals. After starting a new aquarium, it is not uncommon for it to become cloudy. This is due to beneficial, nitrogen-converting bacteria colonizing to oxidize ammonia and nitrites. This bacteria bloom can also occur in an established aquarium if there is a sudden increase in nutrients. The increased nutrients spark a growth of heterotrophic bacteria. These bacteria break down fish waste, decaying plant debris, unconsumed food into ammonia. They also create a slimy biofilm that will form on decorations and walls of the aquarium. Because the heterotrophs multiply quickly, their explosion in population can cause the water to become cloudy. For a new aquarium with no aquatic life, allow the aquarium to progress through this cycle naturally. In a mature aquarium, reducing the amount of food, completing a water change, and cleaning your substrate will help to lower the nutrients in the tank. The addition of live plants can also assist with lowering nutrient levels. Brown water certainly takes away from the beauty of your aquatic life and could have been innocently caused by the addition of a popular aquatic decor driftwood. If the driftwood was not pre-soaked prior to adding to the tank, can cause a slight brown coloration to the aquarium. This coloration comes from the released tannic acid. This will start clear up with regular water changes, and using chemical filtration, like carbon, will aid in clarify the water. If driftwood has been added and you are noticing some brown coloration, you should test your pH level, since tannic acids can lower pH. And this brings us to green water in fish tanks. Of all the causes of cloudy or discolored water, green water is the tougher one to rectify. Green water is a bloom of algae cells called euglena. These planktonic algae cells contain flagella, giving them mobility, allowing them to swim closer to the light for photosynthesis. These organisms are both auto and heterotrophic. Autotrophs can produce their own foods, whereas heterotrophs cannot. These algae are always present but will only bloom out of control if something disrupts the equilibrium in the aquarium. Overstocking aquatic life, too much light, high phosphates, and excessive nutrients can cause disruptions in water quality. Not only is there concern over the discoloration to the water, but this algae will also deplete oxygen levels at night. Unfortunately, just completing a water change is not enough to rid an aquarium of green water. Reducing nutrients, overfeeding and overstocking, turning off aquarium lights, and ensuring there is no direct sunlight will help prevent these algae from overpopulating. The addition of plants can help reduce nutrients like nitrates, phosphates, and ammonia. If you have a bloom, the use of a micron or diatomic filter can strip the cells from the tank, and utilizing UV filtration will kill these cells, reducing their population and green discoloration of your aquarium water. That's all the information I have on cloudy water in aquariums. Next week on a special Thursday Live, I will have facts on cichlids. Learn about the fish group cichlids next week.
Thank you to the very pretty Aqua Alexa for the wonderful information on cloudy aquarium water. Now we're going to learn about a very cool, a very mellow Central American cichlid as Aqua Alex's featured fish. And this week I am featuring the Firemouth Cichlid. It's time for my featured fish. And this week I am featuring one of my favorite Central American cichlids. To me, this is the Central American version of the Geophagus. This week I am featuring the Firemouth Cichlid. Aqua Alex's featured fish, the Firemouth Cichlid. Firemouth cichlids are from Central America. These cichlids have some unique coloration with gray bodies with bright red along the bottom, and their fins get some blue as well. As Firemouth cichlids get older, the gray and reds become darker, usually with the blue and the fins coming in more. Males will usually get longer trailers to their dorsal fins, making them fairly easy to identify when they're mature enough. but it might be a bit difficult to distinguish between juveniles. Firemouth cichlids are very common in the aquarium hobby today, as they are readily available in most big box stores like PetSmart and Petco. Usually they're on sale when they're only 1 inch or 2 in length, but they can grow up to 6 to 7 inches for males and 5 to 6 inches for females. Firemouth cichlids are from Central America, so their ideal water parameters are roughly 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 6.5 to 8.0 pH, and relatively hard water. We usually recommend keeping your normal parameters consistent rather than chasing numbers, as the fluctuations seem to do more harm than good. And besides, most firemouths are tank bred and have adapted to your local water parameters. They are relatively hardy cichlids, but just make sure you have consistent water parameters and keep up with your water changes. Firemouth cichlids will eat just about anything, so I recommend feeding them a good cichlid pellet, a good cichlid flake, earthworms, tilapia, and market shrimp. And they're great tank mates for Oscars, Jack Dempsey's, convicts, and other semi-aggressive Central and South American cichlids. You gotta love the Firemouth cichlid, and that is my featured fish for this week's episode of Friday Live. And I 100% agree with Josh. The Firemouth cichlid is an awesome fish. It is very social and a very pretty fish, and it gets along well with peaceful American cichlids. You cannot go wrong with the Firemouth cichlid. And Josh says they are closely related to the Elottie cichlids. And yes, that is very true. I think the Elottie cichlid here in the United States of America is called the yellow firemouth or the lemon firemouth, if I'm not mistaken. But they're equally as beautiful as well. So still to come tonight, we're going to learn about the Vulture catfish as our South American featured fish. And then we're going to learn about the Niger Trigger as our featured saltwater fish tonight. And we've also got some interesting fish keeping topics coming your way tonight. But right now, we're going to take a fishy blast from the past. And we're going to have our Fishy Flashback Friday as we replay one of my most viral fish keeping videos. And we're going back 4 years to 2020 when the world was in a COVID pandemic. And this is when I ordered from an online fish store known as Malone Monsters. Check out my very first Malone Monsters unboxing. This video actually right now has around 654 views, I believe. So check it out and enjoy it. Hey everyone, Aqua Alex here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Alex's Aquariums. I have another unboxing video for you today. That's right, this is my second unboxing of live tropical fish that were shipped to me. This will probably be my last one for a while. This one is from Malone's Monsters here in Florida, and it's a shipment of monster fish from South America. I love fish from South America, so this should be an exciting video. So let's show you what I got. So we're going to unbox it right now, and I'm going to show you everything that I got. And hopefully this turns out to be a good video, because I'm trying my best to unbox and video at the same time. So first up, we have a tiger shovel-nosed catfish. I haven't had luck with tiger shovel-nosed. All the juvenile ones that I've had got eaten. So this one's a pretty good sized one. And he's got some cool patterns on him. So he's pretty cool. So we'll acclimate him to the aquarium. See if you guys can see him. Very beautiful tiger shovelnose. I'll put him to the side for now. Then we have one of my personal favorite catfish, a Vulture catfish. This one is kind of small, but we can grow them big. These guys get to be about 16 to 18 inches in length. They have a diet like a red-tailed cat. They'll keep eating and eating and eating. They don't know their limits. So very exciting to have one of these again. I love Vulture catfish. So this is a Vulture cat. We'll put him back in the box for now. And then we'll get the big guy last, the guy that I really wanted. Let's see if I can find the other bag that's in here. Here it is. And then we have a pink tail Celsius. He's a little bit stressed, so he doesn't have a pink tail. But this is a pink tail Celsius. They color up real nicely, and they're a beautiful fish. So that's a pink tail Celsius. And last but not least, the beauty that I wanted for a long time, since I moved to Florida, but I haven't been able to find, is an arowana. I'll move the box out of the way so you can see it. A silver arowana. This one's wild caught from Colombia, and it's a beautiful fish. He's about 8-9 inches. He's missing one barbel, but we can hopefully heal him. It's a gorgeous specimen, silver arowana. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see him, but I'll get him into the tank and get these guys acclimated. So these are all 4 fish from Malone's Monsters, all beautiful. I definitely recommend Malone's Monsters if you're into monster fish. The only thing I can say is the sizes are pretty good, but if you're planning on certain sizes, make sure to go a size up. So the silver arowana looks pretty good. I'll show you guys them in the tank. All right. And that was an unboxing from Malone's Monsters about 3 or 4 years ago. Unfortunately, Malone's Monsters closed down, but they were an amazing tropical fish store. So hopefully they open back up again, but they were a great fish store here in South Florida. All right. It's been an incredible episode of Friday Live with Aqua Alex so far. I do want to remind all of our live viewers out there, you are welcome to be our special guest tonight. If you want to come up here and chat tropical fish, please feel free to do so. Any of our live viewers, just click this link in the StreamYard, or should I click this link in the YouTube chat, and you can come up here and chat tropical fish with me. So if you want to chat tropical fish, just click that link in the YouTube chat. But right now, we're going to get to our very first topic of the evening. And right now, I would like to talk about fish species that I probably will personally not keep again. But if there's one thing I learned in this life, it is never say never. You can never say never in this world. But these are fish species that I probably will not keep in the near future. I don't know about ever again, but in the near future, I don't plan on keeping these fish. So they include discus. Now, don't get me wrong. Discus cichlids are a very beautiful fish. They are very attractive. They are very peaceful, and they are very docile and majestic. But discus are not for me. They are kind of boring in the aquarium. They just sit on one side and barely swim. You have to have a school of cardinal tetras or rummy nose tetras for them to be active, but they are a beautiful fish, don't get me wrong. Goldfish. I probably won't be keeping goldfish anytime soon. Goldfish are nice. There are some nice fancy goldfish. I love the red caparandas. They are very nice. I love the shabumpkin goldfish. They are nice as well. But the thing with goldfish is they produce more waste than even a pleco could produce. So I'm not sure that I'm ready to handle that again. Blood parrots. Blood parrots, they're very nice looking. They're very adorable, but they are man-made. And because they are man-made, they have problems with their internal organs, and they suffer because of it. They have short lives, and I had like 4 or 5 blood parrots, and I had a pH spike, and I lost every single one, while all the other fish were fine. So I was devastated. But now I'll just get a red devil or a Myleus, and those are equally as beautiful as a blood parrot, and they're natural. And then the other 3 are monster fish. The other 3 are for a very important reason. They get big. They get big, and they need a large aquarium, larger than a 125. I will always love these fish. They will always have a special place in my heart. But until I can get a massive aquarium, I probably won't keep them again, unless I'm just growing them out for a friend. Those would include the pacu, the red-tailed catfish, and the silver arowana. Now, notice I said the silver arowana. There are a couple of other arowanas that I could potentially keep in my tank. That includes the Giardini arowana, the African arowana, and the black arowana. So those are fish species I probably don't see myself keeping in the near future. How about you, fish keepers? What are some fish you don't see yourself keeping in the near future? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know what fish you don't plan on keeping in the near future.
Thursday, August 1st, 2024. Live at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on a very special Thursday live with Aqua Alex Cardinale. I am pleased to welcome fish keeper and cichlid lover Jeremy Leedy back as one of our featured fish keeping guests. This time, Jeremy and I will be discussing one of the meanest and nastiest Central American cichlids. It's a relative of the jaguar cichlid, and it's also in the Parachromis family. Jeremy and I will be discussing the Dovey cichlid, aka the wolf cichlid. Plus, Jeremy Leedy will be answering your fish keeping questions. Got a question you want to ask Jeremy? Email it to alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com. See you Thursday, August 1st, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
That's right. Our next episode of Friday Live is going to be one day early, and it'll be taking place this Thursday at a special start time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And one of our special guests is going to be Jeremy Leedy. Jeremy will be back, and we'll be talking about the Dovey cichlid, the wolf cichlid, one of my favorite aggressive Central American cichlids. So now let's get to my second topic of the evening. And, you know, it is the final Friday Live of July, and it's one of my final Friday Lives of being 30 years old, because I'll be turning 31 in just a couple of weeks. On August 15th, I turn 31. And what is a gift I like each and every year for my birthday? Tropical fish. So here are some fish species that I want to get for my birthday this year. And I placed a special order at one of my local fish stores earlier today. So I will be getting them for my birthday. So one of the fish that I really want is a red devil cichlid. And I placed an order at my local fish store for one today. It'll be coming in next week, and I'll be going to pick him up. So you'll be able to see my red devil cichlid that I get on my birthday bash on August 16th. I also would like to get a green terror cichlid. I think green terror cichlids are an amazing fish. I'd also love to get some schooling fish. I'd love to get some red hook silver dollars. I love red hooks. I'd love to get some more tinfoil barbs. You know, I was devastated when I lost my 3 tinfoil barbs last weekend when I did a water change. So I was really pissed when Lake Worth messed up our water and it caused my tinfoil barbs to die. But I'll definitely replace them. And I definitely look forward to getting some catfish. I'm definitely planning on getting a channel cat. If I can find a channel cat. Channel cats are pretty cool. One of my favorite American catfish, United States of American catfish, Vulture catfish, etc. And finally, a Carpintis cichlid. A Texas cichlid would be very, very cool. So red devil, green terror, red hook silver dollar, tinfoil barb, catfish, and Texas cichlid are some fish that I'm considering getting for my birthday this year. Don't forget to tune into my birthday bash Friday, August 16th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, to see all the fish that I end up getting, including my red devils. All right, now it's time to learn about this week's South American Fish of the Week. And now it is time to learn about the Vulture catfish. This week's featured South American fish is one of my favorite monster catfish species from South America. It is a manageable monster catfish from South America because unlike the red-tailed catfish and unlike the tiger shovelnose, it only gets 18 to 20 inches. But realistically, I would say 15 to 17 inches is the perfect size for these catfish to reach. This week's featured South American fish is the Vulture catfish. Let's learn about the Vulture catfish right now here on Friday Live. The Vulture catfish is a common species throughout much of the Amazon, typically in shallow waters where it often scavenges on discarded fish from fishing boats and villages. Despite its relatively small mouth, it has a powerful bite and is thought to attack weak or injured larger fish in nature. Now, one very interesting fact to know about the Vulture catfish, in the wild, fishermen will often discard pieces of caiman and boto, which are freshwater dolphin. And in the wild, the Vulture catfish act just like a vulture, and they scavenge on the pieces of discarded dolphin and caiman meat, and also discarded fish pieces. So that's very interesting about the Vulture catfish. Now, in the aquarium hobby, the Vulture catfish has a well-deserved reputation for being aggressive, and so it should only be kept with hardy, fast-moving tank mates. In my experience with Vulture catfish, they were not aggressive to other large-growing fish. I think the aggression lies with Vulture cats being able to attack and eat smaller fish. So keep Vulture catfish with other large monster fish. I think Vulture cats are very shark-like, and they're the closest thing to a freshwater shark from South America, in my personal opinion. Vulture catfish are a powerful swimmer. This fish prefers clear, well-oxygenated water with plenty of current. And as I said, the Vulture catfish can reach up to 18 to 20 inches. Their diet is pretty much anything. There is nothing the Vulture catfish will not eat. The Vulture catfish that I had ate everything, from flakes to pellets, earthworms, krill, market shrimp, tilapia. They will eat just about anything and everything. So the Vulture catfish should not have a problem eating for you. Tank mates for the Vulture catfish could be anything from Oscars, stingrays, statinoids, arowanas, and other large monster fish. The Vulture catfish is a must-have for all catfish lovers. They are a schooling catfish, so if you've got a really big tank, they're very active and they're very shark-like. I think you should give a Vulture catfish a try. And that is this week's South American featured fish. Welcome back to Friday Live with Aqua Alex Cardinelli, and you just learned about the incredible Vulture catfish. That was this week's South American fish of the week. If you have any tropical fish keeping questions you want me to answer, go ahead and post them down in the comments, and I will answer your question. And anyone is welcome to be our fish keeping guest tonight. Just make sure to click that link in the YouTube chat and come up here and chat tropical fish. I would love to chat tropical fish with any of the amazing fish keepers out there. So if you have anything you want to talk about fish-wise, please click that link and come on up and chat tropical fish.
Alex's birthday weekend just got bigger and better. For the first time in years, Alex Cardinale has been invited to be a special guest on another YouTube channel, and he has graciously accepted. Live Sunday, August 18, 2024, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, Alex Cardinale will be the special guest on Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel. Be sure to check out and subscribe to Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel to see Jim's amazing fish keeping content and all his great live streams. What will Alex and Jim discuss? Be sure to tune in and find out. Live Sunday, August 18, 2024, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel.
That's right, August 18th, Sunday, August 18th, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. I will be a special guest on Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel. That's going to be a very good show. He does a great job with his live streams, and I'm very honored to be a guest on his channel. I can't wait to be a guest on his channel and discuss the aquarium hobby and everything we need to know about the aquarium hobby. All right, it is now time for this week's featured aquarium product. And this week I am featuring a brand new product that I got. I actually ordered it online from Walmart, and Seachem is a seller online at Walmart. And it is a fish net. And this is the monster net. This is a 12-inch net. Look how huge this net is. Very, very cool net. It's a very big net. It's hard to get on the camera. And it's got a very cool handle, which I have never seen before. Usually, the handles are a lot different, but this is a new net for me. So this must be the new net that they make for the 2020 years. Very, very cool net. Very, very nice. So I have to say that Seachem has incredible fish nets now. I like it. And it's very soft, so the fish can't get stuck in there. Catfish spines should not be able to get stuck in there, but you still should be careful catching catfish like doradids and pimelotas because they have very, very sharp spines. But I definitely recommend getting the Seachem brand of aquarium nets. I have found them to be the very best fish nets in the aquarium hobby. They are really reliable nets, and I think they're the best nets out there.
A mystery surprise guest will be joining Aqua Alex on the special Thursday Live with Aqua Alex on August 1, 2024, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Who could this mystery surprise fish keeper be? What will they have to discuss? Be sure to tune in to find out, and for the first time ever, Thursday Live with Aqua Alex will have two special guests. Live on August 1, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
We'll have to see this Thursday who the special guest fish keeper will be. The anticipation awaits. All right, so far we learned about the tiger moray eel as the Oasis Aquatics featured fish. We've learned about the Firemouth Cichlid as Aqua Alex's featured fish. And we learned about the Vulture catfish as the South American featured fish. Right now it is time to learn about the Niger Triggerfish as this week's saltwater fish of the week. So let's learn about the Niger Trigger right now. This week's featured saltwater fish is one of my favorite triggers. It is the Niger Trigger. Let's learn about the Niger Trigger. The Niger Trigger is a beautiful triggerfish with dark purple and dark blue. It is also known as the red-toothed trigger. The red-toothed trigger is a triggerfish of the tropical Indo-Pacific area and the sole member of its genus. It is known as Odonis niger. Some other common names include blue triggerfish, red-fanged triggerfish, and Niger trigger. Niger triggers are normally deep purple with bluish-green markings on their heads and glowing light blue margins on the tail lobes and fins. Just like other triggers, the tail is lyre-shaped. The mouth of the triggerfish seems to be grinning, and it maintains tiny red teeth that are needle-shaped with 2 teeth in the upper jaw, which can be seen when its mouth is closed. These triggerfish are one of the more peaceful triggers in the family, but can become threatening with age and can perform a grunting-type sound. The Niger trigger is generally reef-safe in the saltwater hobby, but it does have the potential to eat clams, shrimp, and inverts, so keep that in mind. They can change their color depending on their mood, food, feeding, and water quality from purple to blue and bluish green. The Niger triggerfish lives in the widespread Indo-Pacific Ocean and the Red Sea. Its scientific name is Odonis niger. They are found at the African East Coast. They can also be found as far north as South Japan and as far south as the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Red-toothed triggerfish may inhabit reef channels or long slopes that have strong water currents. They survive by hiding beneath rocks and crevices so they don't get swept away by the water currents. They also may live in the coastal, shallow, inshore waters at depths of around 30 to 100 feet, 9 to 30 meters. Niger triggerfish are mostly planktivorous eaters. They can form schools and normally feed on zooplankton, which gets carried by the currents. Sponges are another part of their diet. They are known to be carnivorous and can eat many different types of animals, such as krill, clams, squid, urchins, and small fish. And that is the Niger trigger, this week's featured saltwater fish. So I hope you enjoyed learning about the Niger trigger. And the Niger trigger is at the top of my list of favorite saltwater fish. Obviously, my all-time favorite saltwater fish would be the fox-faced rabbitfish, but the Niger trigger is probably in the top 5 of my favorite saltwater fish.
Alex Cardinale, your host of today's live stream, will be turning 31 years old very soon. He is inviting you to be part of his 31st birthday celebration. He will be hosting a 31st birthday bash one day after his birthday. It will air live Friday, August 16, 2024, at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It will be an awesome show and you are all invited. Come one, come all. Come and celebrate Alex's birthday. There will be lots of fun. Alex will show any new tropical fish he got. What cool fish will he get this time? Alex will also give an update on his current aquarium and also future aquarium plans. Plus, Alex will discuss what his goals are for the next year, play some of his favorite music, he will bake some awesome desserts, and so much more. Viewers are encouraged to tune in and have a good time. There will be a few surprises in store as well. A huge announcement will be made. What could it be? Happy 31st birthday, Alex Cardinale. Live Friday, August 16, 2024, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
And that's going to be an epic show a couple of weeks from now. That's going to be a great Friday show. So when we do my birthday bash on Friday, I will probably do Friday Live again on Thursday that week, or Wednesday, or maybe Sunday. We shall see. But anyway, it's time for a brand new segment here on Friday Live with Aqua Alex, starting tonight and continuing every Friday and every episode. We're going to feature a fish store. It could be an online fish store, or it could be a local fish store in my area. But one thing is for sure, each and every episode, we're going to feature a fish store. And starting tonight, we're going to start with my local fish store, which is about 5 or 10 minutes from my house. It's an amazing fish store, one of my favorites. So we're featuring the fish store that is known as Mark's Ark. And it really is a pet store because they have more than just tropical fish. They've got reptiles, they've got hamsters and small mammals, all sorts of animals. They even have stuff for like horses and stuff. So it's really, really cool. One of my all-time favorite fish stores. So here's what I like about Mark's Ark. They've got great prices. Their prices on their livestock and their pet supplies and fish supplies are really great. Really affordable prices. I love the prices that are at Mark's Ark. The fish are extremely healthy at Mark's Ark. Each and every time I've gone there, the fish have been healthy. And if they are not healthy, they are quarantining the fish and they will not sell it to you. So I have to commend Mark's Ark for that, because a lot of stores won't do that. They'll end up selling the fish anyway. But Mark's Ark is very, very good at telling you that the fish are sick, and they really don't want to sell it to you. But if you're hell-bent on buying the fish, even though it is sick, they will sell it to you, but they will tell you that there is no guarantee on that fish, which is something that I really appreciate. And Mark's Ark has a really great selection of fish most of the time. There are a couple of times during the week when the selection is going to be a little bit bad, but usually they get new shipments every week. So towards the weekend, they'll probably have the best selection. And also maybe towards the beginning of the week also. And they do trade-ins, which is great. And they give you great value for your trade-ins of great fish. I brought in some fish and was very pleased at the amount of store credit I got at Mark's Ark. So if you're looking for a great fish store in the South Florida area, I cannot recommend Mark's Ark enough. Mark's Ark is a great fish store. Mark's Ark is located at 4566 Lake Worth Road, Green Acres, Florida, 33463. So if you're looking for a great fish store in Palm Beach County, check out Mark's Ark in Lake Worth and Green Acres. It is definitely an amazing fish store, and one that I think you'll definitely enjoy. Well, do you want to win $100 in store credit to our sponsor store, Oasis Aquatics? Well, be sure to enter the Oasis Aquatics giveaway. Here is how you can enter the Oasis Aquatics giveaway. Aqua Alex here with a very special announcement. I am very proud to announce the very first Oasis Aquatics giveaway. This giveaway is known as Find Your Oasis giveaway. The winner will receive $100 in-store credit to be used at oasisaquaticsnj.com. The giveaway will run from July 15th through December 26th, 2024. This giveaway is a great way to support a small mom-and-pop online fish shop and also grow the aquarium hobby at the same time. So, who is going to win $100 in store credit at Oasis Aquatics? We will find out towards the end of the year, at the end of December. Here is how you enter the Find Your Oasis giveaway. Place an order with Oasis Aquatics. Simply go to www.oasisaquaticsnj.com. check out the stock list and click on the How to Order tab and hit the Send Email button. In the email, state the fish you want, your address with your zip code, and your phone number. Be sure to mention you are entering the Find Your Oasis giveaway. Everyone who enters will be entered into a drawing, and the winner will be announced on the final Friday Live with Aqua Alex of 2024 in late December. Good luck, everyone. So, fish keepers, go get yourself some quality fish today and enter to win $100 in store credit that you can win at the end of December. Oasis Aquatics NJ.com. Check out their amazing stock list and place an order today, and you'll automatically be entered into the Find Your Oasis giveaway. I hope to see some entries. Good luck, everyone, and I hope you join this giveaway. All right now it is time for our final topic on this week's episode of Friday Live with Aqua Alex. And now we're going to talk about the perfect scavengers for monster aquariums. So let's say you have monster fish and you have aggressive cichlids, and you need something to put in the bottom of your aquarium for scavengers. Well, here is my list of awesome scavengers for monster aquariums. Up first, you've got the Vulture catfish. Vulture catfish, as we learned on this episode, will eat just about anything. And then you have the Raphael catfish. The Raphael cat's very affordable, and they will eat just about anything. But the problem with the Raphael cat is that they will hide constantly. The Irwinite catfish and the Niger catfish are very nice Doridid cats as well. They will scavenge on anything at the bottom of the aquarium. So won't the salt and pepper Doridid, the granulosis catfish. Pictus cats are an active catfish. If you're looking for an active cat, the Pictus cat will be for you. And there are many different species of Pictus cats. You've got your ordinary Pictus catfish, and you've also got your four-line Pictus cat, which is amazing. Of course, there is the giraffe catfish from Africa, which is one of my favorite monster cats. But if monster catfish aren't your thing, there's also even dwarf giraffe cats that you could have in the home aquarium. And then there is plecos. Chancy plecos are scavengers, as well as the ordinary common pleco. And then, of course, there's clown loaches and red-tail botia loaches, which are infamous and awesome scavengers in their own right. So those are scavengers for monster fish aquariums and for cichlid aquariums. All right. It has been an amazing episode of Friday Live tonight. It's been a blast, and I had a great time. I hope you've had a great time watching it. But next week, we are going to be airing on Thursday, a special episode of Thursday Live, 1 week only, and it's going to be a special start time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And here's what you can expect on Thursday Live at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, on Thursday this coming week. For 1 week only, the next episode of Friday Live will take place 1 day earlier. It will be Thursday Live with Aqua Alex Cardinale, and it kicks off the month of August. Live Thursday, August 1st, 2024, at a special start time of 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Aqua Alex presents a loaded Thursday Live with Aqua Alex. There will be 2 special guests for the first time ever. Our first special guest will be Jeremy Leahy, and Jeremy will be discussing Parachromis stovi, aka wolf cichlids. He will also be answering your fish keeping questions. There will be a surprise special fish keeping guest. Find out who the surprise fish keeping guest is. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the green terror cichlid. Learn about the granulated catfish as the South American featured fish. The saltwater fish of the week will be the flame hawkfish. Aqua Alex's amazing fish will be the 4-line Pictus catfish. Plus, The featured fish store will be Imperial Tropicals, and learn about Aqua Alex's top 5 favorite Asian fish, top 5 favorite African fish, and fish that can live in both freshwater and saltwater. All that and more on a special 1 week only Thursday Live with Aqua Alex, the perfect way to kick off the month of August. Live Thursday, August 1st, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. All right, right now it is time for this week's Aqua Alex Amazing Fish. And this week we are taking a trip down memory lane, and we are taking a look at my beautiful Widebar silver dollars that I had just a year ago. And those are definitely an amazing fish. They're one of my favorite Myleus species, especially as they mature. Those were all adult males with a bright orange stomach. They were definitely beautiful. They were definitely a attractive fish. All right now it is time for my closing remarks. It is time for Aqua Alex's message to the fish keepers. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties there, but we're back here live on the air. And now it's time for my final segment, Aqua Alex's closing message and Aqua Alex's message to the aquarium hobbyist out there. I will leave you with this. Fish keepers, be sure to enter the Oasis Aquatics giveaway, because you have the opportunity to support a local mom and pop shop and win $100 in store credit. Also, support your local mom and pop businesses, and be sure to join my Facebook group, Yep, We Like Fish Keeping, which is also now known as Yep, We Like Fish and Reptiles. And my birthday is in a few weeks. If you want to send me a birthday gift, send it to my Cash App, which is $AlexCar1993. Any donations would be greatly appreciated. And that is tonight's episode of Friday Live with Aqua Alex Cardinale. Don't forget, there will be no Friday Live with Aqua Alex next Friday. It'll be Friday Live with Alex Cardinale. So Friday Live next week will be a Saturday Live one day before. Next week's Friday Live will be airing one day earlier, Thursday Live at a special start time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Have a great rest of your Friday evening, fish keepers. Have a great weekend, and I will see you this Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, for a special episode of Thursday Live. Have a great weekend, fish keepers, and happy fish keeping.
Thank you for watching this live stream on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Whether you learned about tropical fish, a crime, an American tragedy, or had fun on Saturday Live, your view is what keeps the great content coming. Thank you for supporting Alex Cardinale and watching this live. It's hard to believe we are quickly approaching 11 years together. Get ready for a big 11-year celebration taking place in New Jersey. Special thanks to our sponsor Oasis Aquatics for helping our channel grow. Looking for quality tropical fish? Check out oasisaquaticsnj.com. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share this video on social media and let your friends view too. Remember, sharing is caring. Subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks for watching and stay legendary. Goodbye for now. We will see you on the next live.